Students everywhere see the world differently than adults. They aren't afraid of change. They know that life moves fast. They know that the 21st century will be about building bridges across cultures, not borders across nations. Cultural perspectives should be explored, not assimilated, and diverse viewpoints should be shared, not ignored. Students today don't just want a chair in the classroom, but rather a seat at the table. Why should class be teacher-focused when it can be learner-centered? We must build an environment where unconventional thinking soars. We used to say that content is king. Now they're discovering that context is key. The world is interconnected. So if all today's critical problems are global, why shouldn't the solution be too? Our way of educating in the past won't unlock the future. It's time for no distance education, everyone on the same page, no matter where their classroom is.
Does anyone have any idea what a Snuggie is?
Is this especially for female?
No, no, it is not.
Does it have something to do with religion?
No. No, it doesn't.
Maybe it can replace the cover.
Like a blanket to warm yourself?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty close, yeah.
Does it have other functions besides keep warm?
Yes,
It's like a blanket.
it has sleeves so that you can still have full movement of your arms while inside of the blanket.
You will be surprised you will suddenly develop a new business model. Because once people start to exchange those value information, and you can start to collect value, right? Yes? There's something here?
Oh, I was just going to say the same kind of premise applies to Cramster or other services like that.
Yes.
Where, you know, if you solve ever so many problems and everyone else ensures that it's correct, they'll give you access to other correct.
Yes. Now, any suggestion from PKU, NTU side?
Yes. Yes, there are many successful cases, but I still doubt. Why should I share my information to others? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Normally, you see this kind of information sharing is as such that for each individual, the effort is nothing. But collectively, that seems to become very valuable. Any question? Yes, go ahead.
But still, I have a question is, like Wikipedia. It is true that I did my little job and I get much. But even if I didn't do anything, I can still get the information, right?
Yeah.
You have answer?
Along the same lines, the reason why I personally contribute to Wikipedia is because we all have certain areas of knowledge that are our expert areas of knowledge, and in sharing that with others, I mean, I gain a certain satisfaction. And like you said, the biggest satisfaction comes from being like, oh,
I know
this
better.
is wrong.
Yeah, I know better.
I'm more intelligent than random internet guys.
Exactly. Any input from NTU campus?
As for the interest of sharing information, I think it's always it's to some extent depends on the convenience to the access. Like the Facebook, actually, I didn't get anything from the Facebook, but it's easy to access. And the Wikipedia, I didn't need to do a lot of things to get to provide more information there. And it is a fashion as well. I need to catch a fashion. And a lot of people around me are doing that. So I think it's a kind of reason for me to sharing my information.
Very.
Welcome to today's news. 007 News. I am the reporter, Yiru Wang. We are here today to talk about the Shanzhaiji phenomenon. As you can see, this is our manager from the Media Tech in Taiwan, and she has a few words to say to us.
Okay, Shanzhaiji is actually an innovative business model that works quite successfully, and also a kind of bottom-up disruptive innovation that poses a lot of pressure on many other companies, I think.
Thank you, Ms. Zhang. And we are now on SNG Connection with Jewel in Shenzhen, China. Jewel, are you there?
Okay, we are in Shenzhen market and it's raining outside. And as you can see, the market is crowded with people. And this is the customer in this market. And now I'm going to interview him.
As a customer myself, I know that the install base of the Shanzhaiji equals to that of the license required phones, but the complementary goods availability of the Shanzhaiji is nearly zero. So I have a conclusion that the technological utility of Shanzhaiji is the decisive factor in Shanzhai phenomenon.
Thank you very much. And I give my speech back to you.
Well, thank you, Miss Zhang. We have an SNG connection over there to the U.S. Oh, is Wilson there? Wilson.
I am here live in streets of LA here. I'm trying to figure out what people think about the Sanzai phenomenon.
As part of the iPodia sustainability program, we endeavor to demonstrate how practical it can be to make sizable improvements close to home and make PKU, as China's flagship university, a more environmentally sustainable campus.
With our preliminary data collected, our sample bathrooms empty, our deep replacement parts board, and our incredible helpful plumbers prepared, our conversion began. And the plumbers began by removing and replacing the faucets using twine to make the seal tighter. They installed a restrictor valve to control the water pressure of the bathroom rather than the whole building.
There is a cultural tradition in China that if you want to work together, you must eat together first. In American, it is more like if you want to work together, you must play golf together first. However, for you to succeed in the new world, I believe that these different customs will become one. That is, if you want to work together, you must learn together. It is for this reason that Professor Lu initiated the iPodia program between Peking University and the USC for you to study together now, so that you can work together toward building a better world tomorrow.
And so I think it's a great opportunity for all of you to be immersed in this environment. I think it offers wonderful opportunities to interact between USC, NTU, and PKU, three very top places in the world. Look forward to this becoming a very important tool, and scale it up actually to other courses as well. So I'm very pleased to see that, and I'd like to congratulate you for taking part in this, and looking forward to seeing more of that.
From Al Gore reads, I want to congratulate you on your ambitious and much-needed leadership on cross-cultural collaboration among the leading students from China and the U.S. Your World Classroom initiative, led by Professor Stephen Liu, is a promising and innovative approach, and I encourage you to apply this model to the study of climate change in China and around the world. As your students engage in close collaboration with students from the U.S. working on international projects of great significance, you are setting an example to create an environment for innovation, in particular your focus on finding innovative solutions to global climate change and sustainability. Best wishes for a successful meeting. With highest regards, Al Gore, founder of the Climate Project and former Vice President of the United States.